The history between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar dates back to both superstars' first tenure in WWE. From day one, it was like seeing two semis collide.
Talk about seeing two heavy hitters go toe-to-toe, Michael. With both superstars being so evenly matched, only the grandest stage of WrestleMania was big enough to settle the score.
Man, my body hurts just thinking about the punishment one of these competitors is about to go through.
Looks like he's got it applied perfectly.
Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and devastating power. We're looking at one of the strongest forces to ever step foot in a ring. But what has driven him in the most is being a superhero for his son.
Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE Universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways, superhuman.
When it comes to taking on Brock Lesnar, Corey, we've seen varying approaches. Almost all of them resulted in very little success. But what do you think is the best strategy when stepping into the ring with the Beast?
Honestly, pray. Hope the pain and agony is going to be over as quickly as possible.
Going for an encore here.
Going back to strategy against Lesnar, I have to reiterate, the man's track record includes very few losses and a ton of broken bodies. What else is there to do against the Beast?
I've got an even better answer than you, Corey. I simply wouldn't even step in the ring with Lesnar in the first place. Turn tail, run, and take that count-out loss to live another day.
You're smarter than you look, Saxton. See?
Goldberg is looking golden right now.
Too quick for him there. It was surreal to see Goldberg back in WWE. The energy and intensity that followed him his entire career returned to Monday Night Raw, and it brought him to Fastlane against Universal Champion Kevin Owens.
Goldberg was an uncaged animal during his return to WWE, but Kevin Owens displayed his mastery of mind games, making Goldberg wait until spear, jackhammer, new champion.
I want to revisit Goldberg versus Kevin Owens. It is absurd that KO had to defend his Universal Championship against Goldberg. Owens didn't have the proper time to prepare, and Goldberg didn't climb the ranks in order to properly earn a title shot.
Then you'll love this, Corey. Goldberg is the only superstar to be crowned WCW World Heavyweight Champion, WWE World Heavyweight Champion, and the WWE Universal Champion.
Slam here. Here is Goldberg in position now. Goldberg's looking to finish this.
Oh, boy. Jackhammer. Game, set, match. This one is over.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts. Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
There are so many different ways for a superstar to put their opponent through the table in a tables match. Some matches start off as wild brawls and a table is brought out from under the ring in the match's opening minutes. In others, superstars are very strategic about when they bring out a table because they know if they're not careful, momentum can be reversed, and they could end up being the one who goes through a table.
Byron, you talked about strategy that involves a tables match. I was in WWE when the Dudley Boys came from ECW, and you could say that things changed a bit thanks to Bubba and Devon. Something that's also important to remember in a tables match is that it's not important how or where the table is positioned. All that matters is that you put your opponent through it.
It's a very simple premise, Michael, but superstars have to be careful. They launch an attack that goes awry, their own momentum can put them through the table and cost them the match. That doesn't include feeling the incredible pain from crashing through a solid wood table. One split second can be the difference.
You know, guys, when Brock Lesnar came into WWE in 2002, he was immediately dubbed the next big thing. And I think it's safe to say that that moniker was pretty accurate.
The next big thing was an accurate assessment of Lesnar, as Michael was saying, but truth be told, he didn't need a catchy nickname. Everybody could already see how dangerous he was.
Yeah, especially Matt and Jeff Hardy, who Lesnar completely decimated at the same time in his earliest matches. I don't think they've ever truly woken from that.
I don't know about you guys, but when Brock Lesnar left WWE back in 2004, I assumed we'd never see him again. But I was wrong, and I couldn't be happier than I was.
I knew he'd be back.
You can bet every superstar on the roster is crowded around the monitors in the back to see which one of these guys comes out victorious.
Byron, you mentioned Lesnar's extended leave from WWE in 2004, which was at the height of his WWE career, just months removed from being WWE champion. However, he used that time away wisely, making a name for himself in the MMA world.
I think that's understating it a little bit, Cole. The truth is, Brock Lesnar was the top dog in MMA for a long time. Heck, I'd say he could still be an MMA champ today.
Another slam here.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment at 2011's TLC event.
Goldberg's looking to finish this.
Oh, boy. Yeah, with the jackhammer. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
They get dangerous out here, especially when there are no countouts.
Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a back seat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship. You want to talk about WWE Hall of Famers taking things to the extreme? The first time many fans saw somebody put through a table was in 1984. Randy Macho Man Savage drove Ricky Morton of the Rock and Roll Express through a table with a pile driver at the Mid-South Coliseum.
Corey, I remember seeing photos of that horrible scene in wrestling magazines. The pile driver was utilized when Terry Funk planted Nature Boy Ric Flair on a table at WCW's Wrestle War 89 pay-per-view. And something happened in sports entertainment in the early 90s called Extreme Championship Wrestling. ECW superstars crashed through tables all the time.
And what was going on in Philadelphia caused a craze of wood being turned into wood chips thanks to tables matches. In order to win a tables match, a competitor must be the first person to put their opponent through a table. We've also witnessed brutality evolve and superstars crash through flaming tables. Goldberg possesses immeasurable intensity and devastating power. We're looking at one of the strongest forces to ever step foot in a ring. But what has driven him in the most is being a superhero for his son.
He slams him down with authority. Byron alluded to Goldberg's motivations for his return. To millions of people around the world, Goldberg is a real-life superhero. His return was able to inspire a new generation in the WWE universe.
Even I got caught up in the whirlwind, feel-good story of Goldberg's return to WWE. The man is, in many ways, superhuman.
Through Kofi Kingston's career, the exciting superstar has competed in several types of WWE matchups. It didn't take long for Kofi to get comfortable in the tables match environment. At 2011's TLC event, Kingston took on the Celtic Warrior Sheamus in a tables match for the United States Championship. Kofi was impressive in the match as he combined defense with his unbelievable high-flying assaults.
Going to the well again. Byron, you spoke about Kofi Kingston's tables match against Sheamus at 2011's TLC event. Some people feel that match was one of the turning points for Kingston. That night, Kofi's usual fun-loving nature took a backseat to a more focused and offensively aggressive competitor. Kofi Kingston's focus was leaving TLC the new United States champion.
And that approach paid off, Michael. Kofi seized opportunity when Sheamus made a rare mistake. He drilled the Celtic Warrior with the Trouble in Paradise kick, and that set up Kofi to fly from the top rope and put Sheamus right through the table to earn the United States Championship.
Looks like Goldberg is starting to fade.
He doesn't want to...
Oh, my goodness! Goldberg wins! Goldberg wins! Let's take another look at what made that matchup so memorable.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
Here is your winner, Goldberg!
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.
There's nothing more pure than picking up a win in a good old-fashioned one-on-one fight.
And it certainly looks like somebody will be plucking splinters from their back for days.